This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
What's happening here? All the action, all the thrills, all the terror. Now get ready for the adventure.
There's a way off this planet.
Beyond your imagination. On Friday.
Come in.
One movie's got it all. Screamers. Rated R. At theaters Friday.
In a time of war, a brilliant scientist on the run
A genetic cyborg with a bomb in its ribcage
needs a rebel leader to bring down a government conspiracy.
Put everything on the line for you and I want my head.
You'll get it. Now, two strangers must trust each other
I need you to run me into that city underground.
and fight their way in
What's in there for you? Big proof.
before time runs out.
Maybe you are a bomb. Just don't blow up in my face.
Imposter, rated PG-13, everywhere Christmas Day.
The attack came without warning and claimed 8 million lives. It just hasn't happened yet. Now, the man who can see the future,
It happened.
2 hours from now.
is the only one
We're still alive. Let's try to keep it that way.
who can save it.
Move back! Move back! Do exactly what I say. I'll save your life.
Next,
You have one way out of this. That wasn't it.
rated PG-13, starts April 27th.
David Norris is about to see something
Hey, Janet.
no one is supposed to see.
Hey, what are you doing?
Grab him.
This spring,
What is going on?
We're being chased.
once you know their secret,
We're the people who control your destiny.
you become their target.
You can't outrun your fate.
I don't care what you put in my way. I'm not giving up.
We tried to reason with you.
The Adjustment Bureau, rated PG-13, in theaters March 4th.
We mixed, we loaded, we edited.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
Went through
Blade Runner and RoboCop and Total Recall and Minority Report. And
We'll finish these up with the four Philip K. Dick adaptations. It's just kind of a mini review. And I recommend these to all of you guys, but I know will have probably seen most of them.
One's good, one sucks, one's awesome, one's okay.
Yeah, and he doesn't know what I'm about to say.
I know, right?
He's doing what Frank Conniff from Mystery Science Theater would do when a movie was coming out. He's like, I think it sucks, and I haven't even seen it yet.
Twitter in a nutshell.
That is Twitter every day. That's 24/7, every other hour. So, yeah, Philip K. Dick has continued to be adapted. In '95, they adapted one of his short stories into the Peter Weller, Jennifer Rubin apocalyptic killer robot movie, Screamers.
Peter did another robot movie.
Another robot movie, typecasting.
In the 90s, right?
Yep, 95 was followed by a related in name only sequel that starred Lance Henriksen. It wasn't very good.
Very good. Another robot movie, Lance Henriksen.
Right, and once again, like the Terminator, he died. But
poor guy.
He does that sometimes.
He was never killed though in Millennium, so he didn't die in Millennium.
He did get killed in that awful Hellraiser movie, so there's that.
There's that.
He got killed by the Predator.
I still think the guy from Game of Thrones has him beat for deaths.
Yeah, Sean Bean, Robert De Niro, Sam Jackson, and Danny Trejo have definitely all died away. Chow Yun-fat in every Hong Kong movie has been gunshotted to death, you know.
Yeah.
But I recommend Screamers just because it has a lot of fun art design, Foley effects, and it kind of runs out of steam at the end. But anytime it was on Stars back in the 2000s, I would watch it. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Peter Wells in it.
And he was really compelling in it, as opposed to being very bizarre or
He's Buckaroo Banzai, for God's sakes.
Gil's the number one Buckaroo fan here.
Peter Weller takes
Nathan Lunch. Nathan Lunch is Peter Weller.
Oh God, man.
Oh,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Well,
fucking professional.
It's morbid, but that was a good one. That's a good callback.
The one where he flips out to a giant cockroach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, William S. H. Burroughs, yeah.
William S. Burroughs, David Cronenberg, baby.
Yep, a Cronenberg baby, yep. So I do like how he plays around with horror, mystery, action elements, and now he's on TV a bunch, and now he's directing half of the shows he stars on. He's the man.
Last thing I saw him in was Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, and you know why? Because he was directing a bunch on there, so that's why.
Makes sense there.
This is like Last Ship and Longmire, he was directing and starring on it a bunch. But so fun fact, my pal Nate Hartley was doing some background work on Salem back in the day, and Weller was directing some of that, and said he was
I like that series.
It was a cool show. So that was 2014, 2015. Set Brennan Braga from Star Trek, and was the showrunner on it. I meant to catch up on it. I might do that someday. But it was so fun because Weller was just chain smoking out the ass and just nothing but compliments. Hey, kid, good work. Hey, you're still doing a good job. Just names it, and just somehow it just meant something more than what it sounds. He just
I
like,
love it.
Hey.
I love that.
Modoc on Amazon, a documentary on RoboCop.
I promise I'll get to it soon.
That came out. That was episodic, wasn't it? It wasn't just.
Yeah, it was like a 5-parter.
I've been meaning to check it too. I haven't yet.
Screenbox
produced. Josh, when RoboCop's talking about Oreos.
Hi, Oreo.
Yeah,
different.
Oreo,
everything.
William, Mike, Gil, Cam, do watch the RoboCop remake when you get a chance to.
I have seen it. It is hysterical.
I don't know if these other cats have.
It was an hour 48. I was gonna watch it while we were doing this, but that's obviously can't do that.
No, you can't. You can't just watch it when we're talking about something else there, Josh.
I thought it was like a clip.
You need to sit down.
He likes to multitask.
And take in
damn it!
The cinematic masterpiece. You guys shove all your phones. All right. Turn off your lights
during the movie.
Sitting right
into
here.
bed.
Another one of these because it's empty. And after we're done.
Okay.
I love how you're giving them the best.
Jesus fuck.
Make sure your pins are off.
Go watch that. Goddamn mind. Because it's queued up. I'm at 11 seconds right now.
Oh,
How long it was? I'm absolutely watching that, and I need your phone number or something because I'm gonna talk to you afterwards.
Wow. Moves. Fuck.
That's what I didn't make it out.
William is
If I could, I would record a reaction video of Josh
I
watching
promise
this.
it will happen.
Record it and I'll send it to you.
I did a reaction vid before, and it got copyrighted, and then I appealed it, and it was made public. So, it depends. Like this one I did was for Star Wars Rebel series finale, and that was fun.
Rebels. You hate everything. Did you hate Rebels?
No.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Josh, let Oreo tell a story.
When are you gonna get to the next movie?
I'm gonna get to the next movie. You're getting derailed by the damn RoboCop. So
I'm gonna derail you with RoboCop.
Now let me know if you guys have seen this. The second Philip K. Dick adaptation post Blade Runner Total Recall that I recommend, Imposter from 2001.
No,
Ben
Sinise, Madeline Stowe.
No, that
I've seen it.
Vincent D'Onofrio and Becky Pfeiffer. And see, I resaw it a few years ago. Way better than I remembered. It was just one of those when it came out. Bad time. Weinstein Company cut it up for Dimension Films. I saw it on DVD, but I still was like, I don't really like the grim ending. But I look at it now, it's a pretty cool Twilight Zone-esque movie. Is he a spy / android terrorist or not? Just that lingering feeling. But it's fun seeing a bunch of the character actors, and it is really thrilling. And Gary Sinise and Madeline Stowe really do carry the movie. But really did come out of the wrong time. And when I saw it, I was definitely not at that point where I was very open, you know. So it
we talked about that when we were covering Pitch Black.
You know, the same kind of movie. You know, just I think the marketing screwed it up even before it got recut. But yeah,
No, I think it was just the 2000s in general, like all them.
It was kind of a cluster. Yeah, everything's got to look like The Ring or The Matrix, you know, or have a Nickelback and Crystal Method soundtrack. You know, but it didn't have much of a soundtrack. But yeah, Imposter. If you guys haven't seen it, you might get it cheap on Blu-ray from 2001.
I've seen it. It's just I can't really remember it that well.
You got it deleted from your memory bank. I do recommend it. It's just, but it might piss you off. I don't know. It really depends on the person.
Cinematographer by Robert Ellswood, the guy who shot There Will Be Blood. And
it's definitely a great-looking, frantic movie. Gary Fletter, who's done stuff for Tales from the Crypt, Runaway Jury, and Don't Say a Word.
It has Madeline Stowe from 12 Monkeys, my love from that movie, so I'm curious.
And of course,
she's really good in it.
Last of the Mohicans.
Oh, yes.
I've never saw Last of the Mohicans.
Oh, man.
I like the prequel to that movie, though.
I am a deprived child.
There's a prequel to Mohicans?
Mm-hmm. It's called First of the Mohicans.
Shut up.
And then there's the second to my favorite is the second to the last Mohicans. That's
that's a good one too.
Underrated one.
The tertiary of the
Mohicans. You know, the person to the left of the right of the last Mohicans.
I am Spartacus. Yes. I am Mohican. I am Mogla.
All right. What was the other ones you had there, Cam?
So the last two, and then we can go. Then there was Next, starring your boy Nick Cage.
That's a Philip Cage.
That was Philip Cage, really?
2007, Julianne Moore, and once again Jessica Biel is on that. But I remember we saw it, and not everyone remembered it, but we had fun as a Friday night movie. But it was one of those. They were trying to typecast him into National Treasure territory, where he's got all these skills and he can predict time.
I watched it with a riff tracks because
riff tracks didn't take it on. That's right. Yeah. I think it's fun, but I also think there's a lot of plot holes when you get to the nitty and gritty. It's like, why do the terrorists know his every move? They don't have any super abilities. It was cool seeing it. That was my intro to actors like Tori Kittles, who was later on movies and shows like Olympus Has Fallen, Sons of Anarchy. But I mainly just remembered, hey, Julianne Moore, she's an FBI agent. She's really good at this. Instead of chasing Hannibal Lecter.
She did Freedom Land the year after that.
That was the year before, but the main deal is people kept mistaking this for the similar Denzel Washington movie Deja Vu. And I'm like, similar, but that's like comparing every time travel to Back to the Future. It's similar, but
I like Julianne Moore in Boogie Nights.
I think we all did.
Magnolia, and
and she's fucking amazing. That is
excellent actress and everything.
And what's her name? Heather Graham as Roller Girl.
Yeah. Suitable Flesh or Suitable Flesh with Heather Graham and Barbara Crampton. Good movie. Yes.
I think I've heard of that. Yes.
Yeah.
That just came out. Wow.
Yeah.
Shoot. And the last
Don't forget.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to make a Boogie Nights. I was about to say, and of course we had the great Burt Reynolds and his
and a role he hated.
And his squishy boots.
Yeah.
You know, it's shocking because he's really, really good in it. I did not know he hated it and actually tried to fire his agent. But I actually really enjoyed him in that.
He was good. Yeah.
He was really good.
That was sort of his attempt to come back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up for the Oscar, lost to Robin Williams' Good Will Hunting.
Oh, that was a good performance, to be fair.
Yeah.
97 was a good year.
Yeah.
So,
that was a good year.
Here's the one that is the most Inceptionist of the whole lot. And you guys may have seen this, or you might have heard it. The Adjustment Bureau.
I've seen Adjustment Bureau. Matt Damon. Is it Matt
Emily
Damon?
Emily Blunt and John Slattery. Go ahead.
Fall. Great.
The Fall Guy was great.
I bet. Yeah.
Fall Guy's really good.
I saw freaking Adjustment Bureau while I was pet sitting a friend's dog, and I'm like, this needs more attention.
Watching it, but I hadn't seen it yet.
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, it's Brent Pope, the host of Breakfast with Brent Pope. You've seen me on some of your favorite TV shows saying things like, "Give it up, Jimmy. You got to sink this putt to win." On Breakfast with Brent Pope, I sit down with guests from the entertainment world, and we do it all over breakfast. Or should I say Brentfast? Every week on Brentfast, you get inside Hollywood info and tips, great breakfast recs and foodie debates. Most of all, you get the most delightful 30 minutes of your week. So dig in. It's Brentfast time. Listen at Brentfast.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are found.
Welcome to the Better Call Daddy Show, the #1 podcast where we admit, no matter what happens, Daddy has the advice we need to fix our problems.
Introducing my dad, Mr. Wayne Friedman.
That was good. It would be nice if you could also sing a song.
What would the song be?
You love Paris in the springtime. I just made up some words to it.
I love Rena in the springtime. I love Rena in the fall.
That's right. That's good enough.
What I do is interview people of interest, share it with my dad, and get my dad's advice. My dad is my hero. Nobody's got my daddy.
Oh boy, let's go to Grandpa.
If you like to be a little rebel, I tried to rein you in. I have a daughter named Rena that acts just like I did. She's got a son that is not only just like me, but it's just like her.
I'm your host, Rena Friedman Watts.
Invite your friends, subscribe, and I'm excited to take this journey with you.
Let's dive in.
She was teasing this guy with this sword, and she accidentally cut his dick.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
And then he started to enjoy it.
I started going down the phone sex rabbit hole. You've got the wankers, and they jerk off in 5 seconds, and then they're done because A, they don't want to spend money, and B, they're quick.
My stepfather had mania. If I'm yelling at one of my kids, that fear, that rigid fear.
Mom even said to me, I hope you have a kid just like you.
There are lots of people that are being bought and sold right now for profit.
If you think you're going to kill yourself, shut up and kill yourself. If you're not going to kill yourself, then shut up, smarten up, and it's all on you. The bullshit has to end.
Wow.
When I was 11 years old, I was raped and molested over the course of a year.
What Jeffrey Epstein had was a sickness inside of him.
I am Evan Castrilli Carmichael. I could do anything that I believe that I can.
I'm so excited too. Let's go.
Next on Better Call Daddy with my mom and my grandpa.
Stay tuned.
The Jacked Up Review Show podcast is honored to be part of the Blind Knowledge Podcast Network. Join anytime, talk the talk, and enjoy yourselves. There's something enlightening for everyone with this crowd of cool cats. Check them out.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up